All right, guys, so we're standing on Reforma. We're looking in the direction of El Castillo de Chapultepec. 180 degrees. We're just about where El Ángel is, and we're gonna make our way into Roma Norte. If you kept up with the other tours, we've walked Reforma towards Chapultepec and towards Polanco, and to my left here we have Cuauhtémoc. When we cross Reforma now, we're going to be making our way into Juárez. Juárez is a small colonia just before we go into Roma Norte. So here we go. In previous tours, they've been less busy because they were during the New Year's and in early mornings, so there's not a lot of people. Right now it's just about 1:30 in the afternoon, and we were in red here in Mexico City. I'm not sure if we still are. They were supposed to lift it on the 11th of January, and I heard they extended it, but you could see commerce is open. There's people walking around. Everyone has their masks. People got to go to work, and during red everything was closed to takeout only. I am noticing more places open and letting people in, so I'm guessing that we're not in red anymore. I'll try to find out. But again, if you were watching previous tours, you'll see that there's more people out now than there was in previous ones. And so we're making our way to Monterrey Street right now, which is where El Ángel is on Reforma and Monterrey. So I'm going to turn now so you can see. Well, let's cross. And we'll see here in the middle. So still under like construction, I guess. I don't know when they're actually going to finish that and open it back up. It's much nicer when it's like that. And so we're going to make our way this way into Roma. So I'll wait till the cars allow us to cross again. In these areas there's a lot of Asian population, so there's like a lot of Chinese restaurants, really good Chinese restaurants, and Japanese and even Korean. There's a few Korean barbecue spots I've been wanting to try, but I can't lately. And I mean, Chinatown is by the Centro Histórico, but this area has a lot of Chinese food. Like across the street, that was a pretty good cafe over there, and it's completely closed out. They have like big red signs on there that say because of COVID-19 that it's shut down. of you guys are already noticing all the movement and just how many people there are around us. See, this cafe's open. And this taco place is takeout only. Fucking is open. I'm guessing for takeout only too, but want some pho? I like the pad thai with some extra bouillon in there. Pollo pibil right here, and pibil is from Yucatecos. It's the state of Yucatan. Gracias. So I'm gonna check that place out too. They have a Yucatecan food, which is really good. If we make our way, is this Londres? Yes, this is Londres. In that direction, we will hit the infamous Zona Rosa, which is a really pretty cool area as well for like nightlife. A lot of bars. That's the area where there's just like a lot of nightlife and bars to go check out, but right now is, again, with the pandemic, probably not going on. Zona Rosa is also known as like the gay friendly neighborhood, which is, I mean, it's like West Hollywood, I would say. So it gets pretty exciting over there. Look at this, is Korean here. That is, yeah, food. I wonder if they have barbecue. There's a Korean barbecue spot around the corner here I want to try. You guys watching like Korean barbecue? You know, like you cook at your table, you have your grill, and they bring the fresh meats out. So now we're on Chapultepec. The street runs parallel to Paseo la Reforma. I could see over there where those signs are that Korean barbecue spot's just closed. And let's cross. So we crossed Chapultepec, and now we're in Roma Norte. So we're in the beginnings of Roma Norte. This is Puebla. So even though there's a lot more people out now and things going on, most of the businesses are still closed. All the people we see here are just trying to make a living selling things to the cars that stop or cleaning windshields. Like this guy here, you'll see he'll squirt. He got one over here. So where we are now too, we're gonna head over to the roundabout of La Fuente de Cibeles, and you guys will see the statue, the fountain that's here in this pretty cool area of Roma Norte here. Heel flip, attempted a heel flip here. Easy does it. Oh, looks like he's trying to do a heel flip, like switching his stance. I forgot what that's called. I used to skate. It's pretty good, I guess, for being a high school kid. Not like the kids nowadays, shoot. It's amazing the skills that athletes have as the years go on. They just continue to surpass all expectations. So here we see ahead of us La Fuente de Cibeles. The water's off. It's not squirting right now. Roma Norte is a cool neighborhood, a lot of bars and restaurants, a lot of really good food in this area. It's kind of hipsterish, I think. We're gonna go this way. So here, there still is a co-working coffee shop here that I used to come to very often. I like that. It's called Coffees. You might see some videos of Coffees in my channel. And it was a really cool work environment. They had good food. It was by the hour or by the day. Free coffee if you were there. And that's up here. And no, with the pandemic, this was a really good restaurant here on the corner, also closed. Oof. So we're gonna make our way here also. We'll come to the fountain in just a second. I'll walk around the whole roundabout so you can see the different restaurants and food that there is. So restaurants and businesses doing what they can. They're open for takeout, so we could come check out their menu and order to go. All the tables are put away. Turn straight closed. We'll go this way, just walking different places. I'm actually gonna head back to Monterrey, the street on the other side of the roundabout. We're gonna go pick up some bottles of mezcal at the end of this little walk here. So if you want to see where we could get some good mezcal, keep watching. Nice cafe. What's this? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Pero
el que ya ocupamos.
o para las plantas. ¿Puede uno tomar café o? Digo, tomarlo para las plantas o lo están...
Ah, bueno, lo ocupamos en sí para nuestras plantas. Ajá.
Ah, lo están secando.
Exactamente.
Ah, ya veo, ok. Solo ¿cuánto la miel?
150, es un litro.
Es un
Y
litro.
son jarabes de cúrcuma y el otro es de jengibre.
Cúrcuma y miel.
Cúrcuma y jarabe de agave.
Ah, ¿y qué precio tiene?
Este está en 140 y en 130.
Y 150 el litro. Ok, gracias.
De nada.
I need some honey. Asking for the honey because I drink bulletproof coffee and I sweeten it with honey. It's alright, it's a little expensive. Plus, I don't know if it's 100% you know, all natural honey from bees, or if they put like sugar in it. I don't know. That girl just disinfected her cigarettes. Interesting.
Bueno, pero en Tuxpan no hay nada, güey. O sea,
This bakery is still open, doing bread and pizza. Gracias. This here is Palacio de Hierro. It's kind of like a Liverpool. It's like a large department store. So that's the one in Roma Norte. And bro just hawking loogies over here. Ooh, ramen. Interesting. Tsukumi, miso rojo. Gonna have to try this place out too. I've been craving some good ramen. I've only had ramen once here in Mexico so far, and it wasn't that good to me. As you walk around Roma Norte and Condesa and these colonias, you'll see A lot of the architecture is during the Porfirian period. The president was Porfirio Diaz, and he had like a love for everything like French and things like that. So a lot of the architecture is like French style motifs and things on the buildings. Oh, this is... Oh, I thought this was a different bakery. This here, this type of agave is called maguey. You can make pulque from this. And we're making our way. We're walking on the street called Colima. We're about to cross Medellin. Medellin is one of the ones that we came in through to see Cibeles. The fountain is back that way. This guy has a green light, so I'm gonna go around. Around this time, some of the street carts already start picking up. They've either sold all their inventory, or their rush hour of like the morning rush is over. Some start to set back up, and or some stick around. Lunch hour's coming up around 3, I think. It's a little bit later than over in the States. Normally we eat like at 12 or 1 for lunchtime. Here we have I don't know, just buildings. We're making our way to Insurgentes. The streets are pretty funky here. I don't know if you've been here, if you've kind of realized as you've maybe seen these tours or other tours, they're not like in a grid pattern. So when I first moved out here, I got lost pretty often because the streets, since they don't run parallel and perpendicular in a grid, oftentimes they're in roundabouts or like a star pattern or triangular. And you know, I think I'm going around the block and I'm not, and it would just take me farther and farther away from where I was trying to go. And they're one-way streets, many of them, most of them. So that affected the way I moved around a lot too. Ooh, hot dogs. So this street here is Monterrey. It'll take us back to El Ángel. The other street that cars are splitting off to is Insurgentes. I've been told that Insurgentes is the longest avenue of Latin America. But for some reason I kind of doubt that. I'm not sure. I'll have to confirm that somehow. If you guys are listening up to this far, maybe do a quick Google for the longest road in Latin America and see if that's true. There's a diner across the street called Zombie Diner. I think they're like hamburgers and stuff. But it's kind of cool. They have like a zombie falling from the roof. Zombie apocalypse style. Alright, so these big red buses you see that go by, they're called El Metrobús. And we're gonna make our way to Mano Santa right now, Mezcaleria. I'm gonna pick up some bottles of mezcal. But if you ever look for it, it's on Insurgentes, right in front of the stop called Durango. So let's see what they got. If they're open, you can get 1 or 2 bottles. Yeah, they're open. Ooh. Hola.
Hola.
Quiero comprar 2 botellas. ¿No tienen promoción ahorita de botella?
Sí, 2 por 750. Bueno, es 1 por 500, 2 por 750 o 3 por 1000.
¿Y incluye las de Real Matatlán?
No, solamente
solo
las
de
de
Mano
Mano
Santa.
Santa.
Bueno, está bien.
¿Quieres probar alguna?
No, de hecho, bueno, sé que quiero una de pechuga
Ajá.
y...
Bueno, de las que incluye para la promo, es
sí.
pechuga, 14 hierbas y espadín, ¿verdad? Sí.
Y
los
espadín es
jurados.
joven, ¿verdad?
Ujú,
Sí.
joven.
Bueno, una de espadín y una de pechuga, por
Ok.
favor.
El pago sería con efectivo o con tarjeta.
Con tarjeta.
Ok.
Y una pregunta,
Ajá.
¿son los cócteles de todos los cócteles, verdad? Es lo que estoy viendo.
Sí, así es, de aquí. Ajá.
La
Mauricio.
diferencia es que no tienen como las manzanas o los frutales que...
Pues sí, bueno, viene aparte la garnitura. Ajá, para que si lo quieres tomar en tu casa, le puedes echar tantito hielito, servirlo y...
Entonces ya está preparado.
Ajá.
Así como...
Sí,
¿Qué
para
precio tienen los
Eso está bien 100.
100?
Ujú.
También uno del...
Este es de con Jamaica.
Sí, este es el que me gusta.
Sí.
¿Con qué lo escarchan?
¿Quieres que te ponga tantita? Que es con Jamaica molida con tantita azúcar. O sea, ya viene mezclada.
Por favor.
Va. Voy a hacerle un cóctel.
Sí, está bien. Ya tengo esta.
Cool, they have a really nice setup here for takeout. These are all their cocktails that they have when you come visit the restaurant, but they have them prepared for you to take and make at home. This one here, Mauricio Garces, is my favorite. It has I'll have the girl explain it to us right now, but it has really good flavor to it. And another good one is the Tintan, I think with tamarindo. But which one's this one? Buena Lisa. We'll ask her a couple questions, but I'm really impressed with their setup here. Cool. ¿Qué precio tienen los de Matlatl?
Real Maclan. A ver, tenemos aquí.
Tienen los...
Sí, otras que Real Maclan. El joven tepextate está en 900.
Ok.
El joven jabalí está en 900. El joven quiche 900.
Ajá.
Y el cerrudo en 1000.
¿Y esos no tienen promoción ninguna?
No, no.
Ok, sería
No,
otra.
nada más son los de la casa, los de Mano Santa.
¿A ti cuál te gusta de los...
¿Aquí?
Ajá.
Pues a mí me gusta el tepextate, está muy bueno.
Tepextate. ¿Y el agave es tepextate? ¿De cuál se hace?
Sí, está muy bueno.
Pero todos los de Matlatl son jóvenes. Hay de-
Ajá, sí.
Ok.
Pero pues ahora sí que los destilados son diferentes.
Sí, bueno. ¿Y no venden sal de gusano?
¿Estás de gusano? Sí.
¿También venden? Sí.
No, déjame preguntar.
Va. And see the candles here, these are like what is commonly used for shot glasses for mezcal, and these are the candles that they save.
Sal de gusano está en 25 pesos la bolsa.
¿Me da dos, por favor?
Sí.
Sí. Cool, and so the cocktail's being prepped right now. So These are just displays. It's not like they have them pre-packaged for you. She's actually making it now. I see her in the back making it to go, which is really cool. So I was kind of curious about that. Here we see the promotions. So the mezcal, one bottle is 500 pesos. It's like the equivalent of about $25. It's a good price for a good bottle of mezcal. Actually, we have the promotion 2 for 750 or 3 for 1,000. I would go for that one, but I do want to pick up some other bottles of different makes because I'll be doing some tasting videos you'll want to look out for. They also have really good food here, and they have a promotion with you get an appetizer, a mixed appetizer or a Oaxacan appetizer, and 2 beers, craft beers, for 300 pesos, just around $15. Here are some of the beers they have. Here, so just 100 pesos for the cocktails to go. Consume local, support local, right? Consume local. Mano Santa. Here's another promotion. Here you get 3 tacos or a torta, which is another word for one of the Mexican sandwiches, and 1 beer. Also for $100. That's a good deal too. Kind of feel like taking some lunch home, but we'll take some bottles home. I don't know if you guys can see, but let's see how full the public transport is. It's pretty packed. Yeah, it's full. Packed to the limit.
Por dentro viene la sal de gusano y la azúcar de Jamaica.
Y la de Jamaica también la echaste aquí, ¿verdad?
Sí, exacto.
Para escarcharla.
Ah, ok.
Ajá.
En las botellas sí ahí está la sal,
Entonces sal y la
azúcar de Jamaica
Ajá.
y el cóctel. Hay que eso del cóctel lo preparaste ahorita.
Sí.
Ok.
Sí, ese ya de todos modos queda frío. Ya. ¿Quieres ponerle más hielo?
Ok. Y el cóctel. Fue buena idea de hacer los cócteles así.
Sí, ¿verdad? Es que está mejor.
Ahorita saco.
Sí, eso nos casi, ¿verdad? Con la promoción y esto y así.
Ajá. Y transparente. Sal de gusano. Ahí está, ¿no?
Ah, va. Entonces serían 900, así.
Ok.
Sí.
puede poner el 10?
Sí,
¿Antes de que la ponga o así?
sí, se lo pongo aquí si quieren.
No va más en eso.
Ya quedó.
¿Ya?
Sí, si gusta, nada más
Entonces dice, a ver, que
listo, ahora sí ya quedó.
Bueno, gracias, que
Gracias,
tengan buen día.
igualmente.
¿Siempre a las 2 se ponen así? ¿Todos los días?
Sí, vamos a estar hasta el sábado, ¿verdad? Hasta el sábado, el domingo cerramos, bueno, descansamos y pues están diciendo que puede que abramos el lunes, dependiendo que nos digan ya.
Ok. Y si no, así
así
siguen.
vamos,
Sí.
para llevar nada.
También para
comida.
llevar.
Comida para llevar.
Sí, va.
Ok. Gracias. Hasta luego. There you have it. So we got Mano Santa Mezcal right in front of the Durango station on Insurgentes. So we got our bottles for our videos coming up soon. Pretty good deal there. Feel satisfied. Now we're making our way back up Insurgentes. This is actually taking us a little southeast away from where the Angel is, and I want to make my way back towards the Angel to start heading back home. So we're gonna cut a left. I'm not sure where yet, but we're gonna cut a left soon. Let's do it here. Here we go. A lot of food carts here. I mean, when it's busy, there's some like really good food here to come check out. Got our juices here. Wonder if we got an Office Max here. I wonder if it's open. Looks like it's not. Or it might be, I don't know. Oh no, it's for pickup only as well. Shoot. Need to pick up some supplies. At Office Max, they have a really cool co-working space upstairs. It's called Networks. If you ever need a place to come work, it's like really nice office spaces, desk setups, and like cubicles to make phone calls. It's really, really nice. So we're back on Monterrey. Instead of going on Monterrey the way we came in, just to go a little bit longer, I'll make a left here. We're gonna head over to Medellin, which is like right by the fountain as well, and we'll cut up that way.
Sí, pero dice que pensó que ya no manda.
See, let's run across here. So this is where we actually came in from El Ángel. There's Cibeles. Let's go to Cibeles and walk around, because I didn't walk you guys up to it, huh? And then we'll go up Medellin and go home. That sounds good. It's a really good hamburger place here. It's called Mataleon. We'll walk by it. So here's Mataleon. They're cleaning right now, getting ready to start serving it up. Skaters filming, still working on that heel flip, I see. Let's see if he lands. They'll pop shove it. He needs to go faster. He's not going to clear that space, so he's trying hard to clear it with that slow speed that he's not doing the trick. Go faster, dude. All right, here is Cibeles. I'm not sure in what year, but this was actually gifted to Mexico from the Spanish government, and it's like a replica of a monument that they have in Spain. It's actually made of marble in Spain, but it's like an exact replica of it. So kind of interesting. For the Spanish, it's really cool, like when they win soccer games or things like that, a lot of them come here and celebrate and things like that. But yeah, Cibeles, she is the god of... You guys are gonna have to help me out in the comment section because I forgot, but she is the... I'm stumped. I don't want to give you guys the wrong info. But yeah, so we made our way in. Just so, as another reference, we came in through that street over here, Colima, and that hits towards the Angel. So in that direction we came in like this. We walked across to Colima over there and went around to Palacio de Hierro, and then we went to Insurgentes and we got our mezcal at Mano Santa, and now we're gonna head back up Medellin and make our way back to Anzures. So we're gonna cross Chapultepec again. We're gonna cross Reforma, go home and have that cocktail we were working on. Here on the right, on the corner of Sinaloa and Medellin, this place has really good pizza. It's called Pizza Roma. I want to try their Detroit pizza. Their New York pizza is very good. There's an English pub over here called the Dog House. I'm waiting for them to open up as well, so I could come dine in here. I don't really like to get the food to go, but I'd like to have myself a traditional English breakfast. And more cafes. Another cool cafe here on the corner, also to go only, but this was a cool spot called Blend Station to come and work. It's on Puebla and Medellin, but not today. But the girl just informed us that if everything's well and people are taking care of themselves and the curve has started to flatten out, this Monday we'll be back up and open. Hopefully we are, so I could bring you guys a more interesting walking tour, check some places out. That place, Blend Station, had good kombucha. And it's always different every day. Alrighty then. Also a really cool open bar area here called Jardín Chapultepec, but since it's closed I can't really show you guys because it looks ugly from the outside. All right. If you guys remember when we came in, I mentioned a Korean barbecue spot. It's over there. It's closed. But having everything closed like that has helped us save during the pandemic. We really didn't do a lot of takeout food or delivery. A lot of cooking at home, which has been fun in of itself. Making new dishes, trying new things. Really liked it. And saving money. Using it elsewhere, like buying some equipment. Here we got a gentleman's club to the right. Never been in there, but it looks kind of fancy. This is like the valet section. This is the main entrance of it. And for obvious reasons, they're closed as well. So maybe next time we'll continue a tour here. This is Londres, and that's a pretty cool area where we'll pick up a tour there. I've been trying to pick them up where we kind of leave off everywhere to connect them. I don't know if you watch them in their entirety and see, so.
Yo voy atrás.
Faltó hace poquito para que mi madre apuntara de ahí.
Here's one of the Mexico City WeWorks. See everyone hanging outside their offices. And if we look in here, everybody's taking their break. That's the entrance to WeWork, Mexico City. One of the WeWorks. Have you guys ever been to a WeWork, or do you work at a WeWork? What are your thoughts? So we're on our way back home. I gotta be back in a half hour because I have a Zoom call to attend to. Will we make it? Yeah. I'm gonna start running or something.
Creo que está una edificio nada más.
People wearing face shields as well. I've been thinking about wearing my face shield sometimes. Alrighty, we're almost done. We'll make our way to the center little walkway over here. Alright guys, this is where we started the tour, and today we're gonna finish it by El Ángel on Reforma. We just went to pick up our mezcal in Roma Norte. There's el Castillo de Chapultepec. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below, questions, and maybe some areas you'd like to see, and I could go walk through them for you. So take care, like and subscribe guys. Thanks, bye.